You want bye-bye? You want my grandma? You gonna lay down, pup? Lay down, Budgie. Good boy.
The carpet and the seats. There's all kinds of dirt and leaves and looks like something might have been living in here. Huh? Got some critters. Steve, there's another one.
Swan sleigh again, right? Budgie, look, Santa.
Made that long journey from the North Pole. They brought that magical spirit of the with two top cuts. Black ribbons that helps bring out the pigment. It's a
Hey, dummy. Hey, dummies. Hey, dummies.
As a reminder, we're not able to show you the walk and the examinations of every dog in this.
Alexa, our baby.
Having fun? I'm getting a full belly.
Your protection needs keep growing.
Getting a full belly?
So we keep innovating
You
new
too?
ways to help keep you safe.
You need help?
Maybe he'll want to sell it, and Anthony could buy this one.
We speed on a tree. Tree on a
Tree on a tree. Tree on a tree.
Tree on a tree.
Right.
Billy, don't you like it?
Little son. Look how high that is.
Weak engine.
Pretty clean in there. These things are so heavy.
How long is
Look. It looks like a sock puppet, right?
It's got to be lower than these cool wheels.
Yeah, you could. Oh my God, you can make this thing so cool. Are you kidding me?
Like lower black wheels. Same wheels as that, just black.
Nice truck.
I'll get my heart.
Get in, I'll take a picture.
Take a picture and send it to Bill.
Look at the white. The white walls are really cool, though. I love that
Do
white.
they still make those type? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, you can get
Oh yeah. Well,
You can get
for
'em online.
collectors, sure. Look how cool he looks in there. Yeah, this chocolate's made for Anthony, man.
I can't see him in this thing. I was just gonna say this.
Hi guys, and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you are having an amazing Thanksgiving. We had a beautiful Thanksgiving. It was a small gathering this year. It was just me, my brother, my sister-in-law, mother, father, nephew. That was about it, and it was so hot in my mother's house with the ovens going. We were dying. We were dying. I brought Vaji with me, of course. Vaji always comes. And just a really, really fun day. And I didn't overdo it. I had one plate. I didn't go for seconds. So, because I do have to work tomorrow. And, you know, there's nothing worse than feeling overly full. I couldn't have done this video if I ate too much, because you know how that feeling is, right? We watched the Macy's parade. The balloons did go up, but they had to hold them way low to the ground. Really, really beautiful. I love to see the balloons, and my favorite part of the parade is, of course, when Santa arrives at the very end. We are drinking old school PBR in my Texas glass from the Brew Q. Love that. Look at that. Very, very fun. We have a tradition every year. I think I told you. I'm sure I told you. The day after Thanksgiving, I have to go back to my mother's to eat leftovers. And my father swears everything tastes even better the next day. I kind of agree. I gotta kind of agree. It's just something about it, you know? I don't know. But we had a great, great feast, let me tell you. And I hope you all did also. Thanksgiving Eve chat, live chat with the Brew Q last night. We got about 40 minutes in, and it froze up, and while he tried to reboot, I could not get back in, so that was the end of that. But it was fun to see him on Thanksgiving Eve and talk about brews and turkey and all that, so it was very, very fun. And I had just finished baking. I baked brownies, Tink's Cashew Supremes, and white chocolate chip cranberry cookies. So I was baking up a storm, and I finished just in time to hang out, to get comfortable and hang out with the Brew Q. Very, very fun. And he was smoking his turkey on the Traeger today, which is really, really nice. Looked beautiful too. My mom's turkey, oh my god, it looked so amazing. So anyway, last night, after work, I stopped in the thrift, found some very fun things. And the only reason I have to work tomorrow is because it's the last day before inventory. And I have to be there for that. So, but hopefully I'll get everything in early, and I can get out of there a little bit early. It'll be fun. Winds today, crazy winds, and when I got home from my mother's, my umbrella had gone over and snapped in half. Now this has happened to me in the past, but I was like, man, this umbrella never was affected by the wind before, but the wind was that bad today. So here we go again. It's going to be a one umbrella a year kind of thing. I'm gonna have to get a new umbrella every year if this keeps up. The last several years I had to buy a new umbrella. The wind is just so crazy here lately, and today was nuts. All right, I got a couple of fun things to share with you. I got my Knox auction win, and it is so amazing. It is Death Might Be Your Santa Claus by the Reverend J.M. Gates on OK. This is a beautiful, crazy, old gospel record, but Death Might Be Your Santa Claus. Raymond and I have been into this for a long time because I always collect Reverend J.M. Gates, because they're crazy, crazy records. But Death Might Be Your Santa Claus, classic, famous, because it was put on that Christmas compilation record called Death Might Be Your Santa Claus. So now I have an original version of it. It's very, very exciting. The other side is Paul and Silas in jail. That's crazy. So very, very fun Knox win this year. Only the one thing. In the thrift, I found some really great things. I found this beautiful 1958 book of cookies. Look at that, 1958. And what's so fun about this is she's got some of her handwritten recipes in here and her favorites here, but they're put in with a straight pin. That's really an old lady kind of thing, isn't it? She put them on the page with a straight pin. And back here, she marked off a page with old school bobby pin. Look at that. The bobby pin is right there. People do they even make these anymore? So fabulous. This is a beautiful old thing, and I was really happy to find that. Very, very beautiful. I also found a Fix It and Forget It cookbook for the crock pot. Lots and lots of crock pot recipes in here. Crock pots are awesome for the winter. I love them for the winter. Very, very fun. I was into that. I found 2 records. I found this beautiful, you know, I collect Alcaiola, and I didn't have this. This is beautiful, in beautiful shape too. Italian Street Songs by Alcaiola. Look at that beautiful thing. I love that. This has all kinds of Italian instrumental songs, which is great for atmosphere and dinner, things like that, Italian dinner. Then I found this beautiful Marianne Faithfull. This is one of the Marianne Faithfulls that I don't have. This beautiful old Marianne Faithfull here. This one is called Go Away From My World. This has Yesterday on it, a copy of Yesterday. It has Scarborough Fair. Really crazy. Of course, Scarborough Fair. Every folky 60s singer sang that song, right? But there you go. Beautiful picture of Marianne on the cover. Very fun. Beautiful shape also. They had a couple other Marianne Faithfull albums also, but I had those. This one I've not seen before. Then I got this beautiful Tiki Man. Look at this. This beautiful Tiki mask. Isn't that awesome? I loved it. They usually overprice their Tiki stuff, but lately I've been finding really cheap Tikis. This little guy, who is really awesome, $4.99. I was very happy about that. And the last thing I found last night was one of those oil diffusers that I wanted. I always wanted the real oil diffuser, not the Airwick that I got, you know, for the office, but a real, you know, the real ones that I was seeing. My doctor's office had one. I was just in love with these things. I found a brand new one in the box, all still in its plastic and everything, and it is so beautiful. And here it is right here. So it happens to be a color changing one. I got it for $7.99, and I looked online to see, you know, what they go for, you know. And this particular one was sold on QVC, and the manufacturer's price on it was $48. And I think the QVC price was $39 or something, but it was the exact same one. They had it in oak, mahogany, black, and white. I wish mine was mahogany, because that's what I would have chosen. But the oak is very pretty, and it has wood grain, and it's just so beautiful, and it changes all the colors. It was a great deal for $7.99, and it was brand new. So I was happy about that. And I have it going right now, and it smells amazing. And I think I have, what do I have in there? Lavender and almond blossom Yeah, I think it's lavender and almond blossom. But even this good dollar store around me has tons of essential oils, and the instructions say you could use any essential oils with it. So I'm pretty excited about it. I was very happy to find that. So anyway, we had a great day, and we eat early. So you know, we're sitting down eating at the table by 2 o'clock. So by the time, you know, we have coffee and everything, it's like, it's early. It's 5, 6 o'clock. So we wind down early. Everybody has to go to work the next day, you know, except for my parents. But still, it's just a great day. And it was so hot in there. Oh my God. We kept wanting to go outside in the backyard. It was just hot. But it was in the 50s today, despite, you know, except for the wind. Like when the wind came through, it felt a lot colder. But technically it was a warm day, and I think that's why it was so hot in the house. Then they're calling for snow on Sunday. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, I believe it when I see it, you know what I mean? So Saturday, I think I'm going to get all the Christmas stuff out for the porch and start doing that. So I hope that it's as warm as today without the wind, so I can get that up without freezing. I have been out there in bitter cold putting that stuff up, and it's not easy, you know. So if I get a warm day, I'd be very happy. So anyway, guys, I hope that you had a beautiful Thanksgiving. I did find a new podcast hosting site thanks to DJ Trish, and that would be Mixcloud. So so far I love Mixcloud, and I'm definitely very, very pleased with Mixcloud. So I'm very thankful to DJ Trish for recommending them. It is a British company, and I really like it, and looks like unlimited bandwidth and storage and all that stuff. Because if you remember, my first podcast had almost 300 podcasts archived, and then they wanted to charge me too much, and I moved to Podomatic. When I get up to 10 or 12 podcasts, they cut me off, and just horrible trying to find a good pod hosting, and I think Mixcloud is it. And so we added some fun Radio Tink merchandise to the Slideshow Tink shop, and I'll put a link below. So keep listening, because I'm going to be playing a lot more podcasts in the future. And I hope you're thankful for all that you have, all the people you love, your animals, your sweet little animals, the food that you have, everything. Everything. We must all be very thankful. Not only on Thanksgiving, but every day. So that's it for me, guys. Like I said, if you want Tink merch, link below. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. Happy, heartfelt Thanksgiving to you all. I love you all. I'll see you very, very soon. Salute et chin chin.